go. Quick as the production today, wasting no time. Turtle Lost Temple. And this matters.
Absolute classic map pool for a classic game and a classic tournament. I mean, there's a German castle legend who was always advocating for double Shadowhunter tower pushes, but I think that's also out of the meta. Infi in the twos goes back to human, and this is what we all want to see. Human Orc versus Night Elf Horde. Can China score a point, or will it be 3-0 for Korea? Of Infi, and that is what beautiful.
Oh, so many peasants going down. That was number 5. It might even be more. Demon are gonna have to TP out in the end, I would think. But that's so many kills. That's 6 peasants dead in the early.
Fascia was about to be backstabbed. We've got to be careful, but can't breathe. That is time for the town portal. Infi, basically a chicken.
Okay.
Very nice. Beautiful chicken. The tech is falling, the orc buildings are falling, and now we basically have a one base to do.
Okay, very interesting. Important for Infi to hunt down these peons. And I think that was indeed the last of them. Alright, here we go. Demon on the front line. The mana burn here is effective. But with Siphon mana that might turn around later. Every level up is a big deal. Banish and Siphon on the demon. Immolation is active. Blizzard though doing a good job as well. Scroll the beast popped, but the archer's taking so much damage.
The grunts, prior to that of course, fastest grab in the world, TP in the back, trying to go into the rifles, finally getting a connection. Shadowhunter has to be moved despite being siphoned, so he can distribute more heal wave. Excellent human walk lane from Infi and Fly. Great transition, they know. Dryads will have the spells, the walk dimension won't factor anymore. Blizzard can rain hell on both sides actually. These archers so hurt as you said, grunts are hurt, and this is all Infi and Fly's game now.
I think Moon started a new expansion attempt, but I'm not sure he's gonna have the time. Demon Hunter in trouble right away. He's so tanky, dude. This team has insane items actually.
Archer as well. Infi has a heal scroll, so even more healing on top of that healing. And here we go with the Hex on the Demon Hunter. You said he's so tanky. I don't see any of that. Melting! And there's dead! Oh, they just wiped out the first few starting seconds of that fight. And without a Demon Hunter, you can't. There's no chance. Or maybe for Korea to take home Turtle Rock, but it's getting damn cold. They just bring a coat. TC Hex before the storm. Perfect. Just so perfect by Fly. And now it's definitely that game.
Yeah, absolutely. Demon healing up a bit more. I think he got a potion still.
More victory. If Korea wins, we tie this up. And we have one more 2-2. Lost Temple it is. We have Infi and Fly on the right hand side. We have Focus on the left hand side.
Different races. And this is gonna give a lot of resources soon to Infi. But the Koreans are trying to punch this as much as possible.
Yeah, and we also have a Huntress build, which is also different to what we've seen from the first map. There's a lot more room, and it's a lot more about economy, and this is where the Huntress can definitely shine. The Blade Master a little bit in trouble here for focus, so is the Demon Hunter. Koreans again with ultra aggression on Demon.
All of a sudden, lots of peasants are in danger of going down. Demon Hunter may have to TP out in the end. Blade also looking for a target still. Backstab, 1 kill. Peasant almost gets another.
And the picture, we've seen this so many times over the history of Warcraft 3. A little bit of a steal of the focus again, I think. Gets the ring, okay, not that great. But now, maybe they can fight with Hunt. But if he gets a sweet surround of focus grunt.
Infi feels the need to TP home. Just against the Demon Hunter. There was already an Arcane Tower. What? It seemed like a bit of an overreaction. Aggressive maneuver into Moon's main base, threatening the lures. Moon is trying to get tricky with the Zeppelin. Then it's Focus, TPing in. He's got the double heal scroll, and Focus has been on fire all day. Now the two orcs are duking it out. Level 3s everywhere. Home field advantage though would make one think that this should be good for Moon. Who's also coming in for the detonate. I like that. Kodo's though getting threatened, heal scrolls being used, heal waves as well, and it's quite chaotic. But he has to TP out. Took out the Kodo. TPing home to his main base. Yes indeed. And the Zeppelin has been dealt with. But Infi's economy is being messed with over and over. Time and time. Doesn't have a big bank. Going into 51 supply. Now he's going to lose the tower at home, as it seems like, losing some rifles. And Moon is doing this well. He is finding pickoffs, he's buying time, and I imagine he might be frustrating Infi quite a bit. And Moon flies over to the shop. Can go for a new heal scroll. All this happening is because Infi walled off the main. What a sick punish for such a simple thing as just walling off the main base. I see a bad rider though. Bad rider is trying to take out the Zeppelin. Moon might be kind of stuck in this base, but who is stuck with whom? Live. Where'd that all come from? Expansion Red wasn't mining for long. But great play by the Koreans here on Lost Temple. It is a wonderful showing and almost looks checkmate. They're in a purely defensive position only now. Dude, only now can Infi enter the main and finally clean up this attack. But Fly has lost so much already. Focus's army is simply much, much bigger. And Moon, who bought so much time for his team and his ally, he's getting blocked by an Invis Huntress. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Blizzard, though, okay. Managed to get him into position. But this was game-winning damage by Moon. How many peasants did he kill? How much mining did he prevent? How much time did he buy for himself? This almost looks like the 1-1.
Oh man, what a game for the Koreans. They still try to bring it back. Really well done. Nicely exposing the timings, as you need a bit of time to get this human expansion running. And they exploited that fact.
Immense amount of time that was bought. No bears, no enemy, no tier 3, just tier 2, just mass riots. This seems pretty all in for the Chinese team. If this push doesn't win, doesn't work out, it should be the Koreans taking us to the third map, which would be by the way. Oh, Blizzard against the Raiders, charging up the high ground, but the Chinese are getting sandwiched, attacked from both sides. Korea with a great chance here. And now turn plan of the explosive fire with the mana. Slow the Blood Mage again, trying to get mana superiority. Blizzard is doing huge damage, but also good end snares. Always controlling the Archmage, canceling the Blizzard. Fight is still raging on, but Focus has such a big army. It's ridiculously big. 73 supply. The Q-Throw coming in as well. AM just got the level 3 Blade Master in the front line. He's got triple rings, by the way. This blade is so tanky with triple rings and Spirit Link and the Ankh. And guess what? Now he's level 4. And I think the Koreans just have a little bit too much. AM threatened again. He's banished, but he's also Breath of Fire. AM almost going down, getting chased. Still, Windwalk could net him the kill. There's one more heal wave. One last heal wave. But the army is vanished. Infi has nothing left. Fly has nothing left. Fly TPing out. There's only 3. The noose is tightening around the Chinese players. This should be a pretty straightforward game to bring home. Oh, Focus somehow even got the time to go tier 3 and the lightning orb apparently. I didn't even realize. I would love to see some Torrents, but I'm not sure that we will. Fighting now at the fountain. Everything is hard to bring down. Everything is healing. The army size, so much in favor of Focus. His army just keeps growing, dude. It just keeps growing. 78 supply, 75 now. Infi still struggling at only 34, man. It's looking rough. Oh, Shadowhunter surrounded. Oh, didn't even see it. Maybe Fly didn't see it either. The Shadowhunter goes down. That's the second hero and the healer. hitting the deck, and I think Focus is going to capitalize now. He's losing a bit himself. He's getting the favorable amount of kills. Blood Mage almost dead. Couple more right clicks. Yep. Pretty standard build so far. We got Barracks coming. Engine of War. Wait, where's the Engine of War? Ah, okay, it's just at the normal green camp. Let's see for Focus. What can he do? We have Wisp here for Detonate as well. And the Koreans once more trying to be very aggressive into Fly's main base. That Burrow getting attacked is most certainly going to be cancelled. Fly going to be supply blocked for quite some time, but Infi reacting quickly. Wants to help out his ally right away.
Okay, not a split push, but a combined push. Kind of rare to see that in the twos. Fragile heroes for sure, especially Archmage and Fascia. And he has to leave first.
Backing up. The great thing for the AM is, normally the AM has a tough time healing up early, right, after you took some damage. But if your ally is an Orc, you can buy some heal salves. That's wonderful. Oh, Demon Hunter almost getting surrounded here by the peons. But he gets through, and that cancels the Burrow again. Oh my god, the Fly is in the Stone Ages. His tech is gonna be so late.
And they stole some time somehow. That's a big problem. Infi has to do the heavy lifting now. Infi has to do the early game pressure and early game damage. And that is not that easy to do for a human. Nice little peon block by Fly, but the moon harass never stops.
Cancels the Burrow. Is he gonna get out? Oh, yes, he will. Fly wants to punch though. Chasing with a speed scroll. That should be a TP. Sidestep on the demon. Are you kidding me? No way do you get away. You can't get away. Oh. Perhaps should have used the TP there to get out. Demon falls. Sideline now for quite some time. And that is level 2 for the Blade Master. Perhaps a bit of an oversight by Moon. He's getting attacked though in his own main base. That is making things complicated. Fly's early game was pretty painful. Too eager to share his toys. Nope, loses one grunt. We have a Naga. With that, we have aggressive potential again.
Can he go into a safer position? Can he heal up a little bit? Yeah, Blitz Demon Hunter reloads. Oh, the Archmage! Bad spot for him! Damage output is itself! Archmage falls! China needs a big revenge kill, but instead, Fly almost loses the Blade Master as well. Everybody's dying of portaling.
Trapping him outside the wall. And this is some crazy aggression by the Koreans.
How can China survive this? Infi's Archmage, we said it before, he was meant to do the heavy lifting, but hard to lift when you're dead.
Blood Mage is now out. Level 1 Blood Mage, normally not that super strong. The Naga here with a Cold Arrow is a nice addition. Yeah, it's all gas. No brakes for the Koreans. Speed scroll though, repositioning. But it doesn't seem like they have the late game on their side. Picks up the tome.
Fighting for the spot again. Blade Master gets
No,
it.
no way he got it, dude.
It was pretty sick, wasn't it? With the Boots of Kel'Thalas as well.
Bit of banish. Saving from the ensnares. Fun interaction right there. Infi in a good position though. We have rifles here safely tucked away in the back, close to the main base. 2 level 2 heroes, and even some militia could help out. But triple level up. Triple level 2 on the Korean side. This looks pretty all in by them. Even the creeps at the back having something to say.
Blade falls!
Oh, the blade.
Supposed to be the damage dealer here. And now what's left?
Blade Master getting hacked. There was no dispel available. Apparently, great killer mindset, killer instinct by the Koreans. Mana though also dropping low HP. All the Siphon has now drained the mana away. Some rifles are still left. Dakota Beast in the back, so important for providing the aura. Infi, maybe he can hold. He still has lots of rifles left.
more down, trying to get a new goal. But Moon, Demon Hunter in trouble. Very little HP left, but an info potion. Now Focus is the one gonna be careful about that fast here. What a slaughter!
Oh, more level ups on the Chinese side. Level 3 Shadow, level 3 Archmage. I think that may have done for a flank. Can the Chinese reposition fast enough? Hex on the Cold right away, but now there is Dispel. Staff in. Here's the Demon Hunter. Blood Mage level 3. This level 2 Siphon is really good. And I think he will win that mana war. Off we go. Rifles and Serpent Wards being set up. It is so much piercing damage on the Chinese side. Demon Hunter with the Invo Potion again, trying to get off the mana burns, but he's going to be out of mana very soon himself. That might be now already. More heat waves raining in, and speeding of raining down, we have the Blizzard as well. The Chinese team again looking good.
Wow, this snake pit is one of the biggest snake pits I've ever seen. Here comes the shot. Focus trying to prevent this, but it's so tough. So many snakes. Level 4 on the Blade Master by Fly, who's absolutely crazy with this inventory. It was fragile. Fly had no TP. This was dangerous. They might just be able to edge out victory here.
Yeah, the Koreans had a lot of supply, but didn't have the right defenses. And Dryads are not known for their strength against buildings.
No, but Raiders are. Unfortunately, we have on both sides. This will take a while. Do we have Town Portals available? For Moon, yes. For Focus, no. And this time Fly is the one with the TP, so there is no response really for both sides. Then base race.
Yes. It's not going to be about fighting anymore. It's going to be about base racing. It's going to be about the buildings in the end. Building elimination. Again, just like on Turtle Rock, I guess. Both Orc bases might be falling. Or perhaps not. Fly's TPing home, actually.
Wow, what a victory here. Focus has no income anymore on 34 food.
Ensnare's flying, more units caught. The Koreans are forced to take a fight, but they're so far behind. This is looking like their demise, as if they're doomed.
Oh, the Demon Hunter. That Demon Hunter stabbed down, but of course with the big damage dealers outside the fight now. Focus and Moon, they need this magical blade. But all of their magic has been denied for now.
Farseer caught with the ensnare, might be going down. Yes, he is. And that is it. GG is called. The Chinese do get their honor back. With a very strong 2v2 performance, they do get the victory here. But the day still belongs to